Let's do a warm-up practice of our hips. Meet me on the mat. I'm going to have a blanket. You can have a pillow for under the head. Coming down. Making sure your head and neck are comfortable. Palms on the floor or on the mat. Knees are up, and we start on the left side, sliding the heel forward, and then bringing the heel back in and lifting the knee. And again, slide the leg straight, slide back, knee up, and then bring the knee towards the chest. Slide, lift, and back. 2 more rounds. Inhale, knee lifts. Exhale, drag the heel and stretch that leg. Bring the knee in, and then we hug the knee into the chest gently, and we begin to rotate around the hip joints. Assisted rotation. We're just making circles. Five times. You can do this 10 times, 20 times, and then let's reverse it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Grabbing underneath your thigh, stretching the leg straight, pushing the heel towards the ceiling, and then bend the knee. Bring the knee slightly towards the chest. Inhale, and on exhale, stretch the leg. Inhale, knee slightly into the chest. We want to keep our hips leveled on the floor, so one hip is not lifting and the other one different. We want to keep our hips in alignment. Stretch, bend into the chest. Stretch, bend into the chest. One more. Stretch, bend into the chest. Bring the foot down and just make some movements here. Loosening your hip. And then we'll do rotations without assisting our leg. 3, 4, and 5. And let's reverse it. Coming out and then back in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then hug the knee again into the chest. Very gentle movements. Release this leg and we'll come to the right side. Dragging the heel towards the end. And then dragging the heel back in. Lifting your knee towards the chest. And then bring the foot back down. Drag the heel. Straighten the leg. Drag the heel in. Lift. Knee towards the chest. Drag. Bring the knee in. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring the knee in, supporting your knee will make those rotations around the hip joint. 3, 4, and 5. And then let's reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake the knee, shake your leg in and out. And then we hang on underneath your thigh. Inhale, and on exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, into the chest slightly, keeping your hips level, that the right hip is not lifting off the mat. And then exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, into the chest, keep your hips heavy on the floor. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, into the chest. Exhale, stretch the leg. One more time. Inhale, into the chest. Exhale, stretch the leg. Bend the knee, bring your foot down. A little bit of movement here. And then we'll do the circles in the hip joint without assisting the leg. Inhale and exhale. That's 2. Inhale and exhale. 3. Inhale and exhale. 4. Inhale and exhale. And we reverse. Going out and coming back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake out. Make some gentle movements. Now we're going to lift the left ankle, place it on the right thigh, not letting one hip lift. Hips stay on the mat, and you just use your left palm to gently press against the left thigh. Take 3 breaths here. Bring the left knee over the right thigh. Knees come into the chest. You can grab underneath or over the knees, whatever works best. And pull the knees towards the belly, feeling the outer hip stretch. Take 3 deep breaths here. Pause, and then release the stretch. Bring the right ankle over the left thigh. Place your right palm on the inner thigh on the right side and push the leg away without getting out of alignment. Hips stay on the mat, leveled. Slide the right knee over the left. Lifting the knees and then hugging the knees into the chest. Feeling the stretch in the outer hips. Inhale, and on exhale, maybe deepen the stretch very gently. Inhale, and on exhale, pull the knees in just a little more. Inhale, and exhale. Pause here. Bringing the knees into the chest gently. And then release. And then maybe shake it out a little bit. Now next movement is what's called the bridge pose. I have a pillow here that could be between the thighs. You want a pillow that's thick, and if it isn't, you can bend the pillow to bring it between your thighs. This is a thick pillow, so I can just leave it as is. If you have block at home, you can use a block for between the thighs. So let's try it with the pillow. It's softer. Bring in the palms by your side on the ground and inhale. On exhale, begin to lift your hips up. We don't need to come too far up. The goal is to strengthening the glutes. So pressing the feet down and squeezing the glutes, feeling it in the hamstrings as well, and squeezing the pillow. Now inhale, slowly bring your hips down. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, and on exhale, begin to lift your hips by pressing your feet against the floor, squeezing the glutes. And then inhale, slowly bring your hips back down. Take 1 breath here. Inhale. And on exhale again, press the feet down onto the mat as your hips lift. Pause. Inhale, slowly down. 2 more. 1 round of breath here, leveling your hips. Inhale, and on exhale, begin to lift your hips, press the feet against the floor, squeezing the glutes. And on exhale, slowly bringing your hips back down. Hips touch the floor last. 1 last time. Take 1 round of breath. If your feet move forward, just inch them back towards your glutes. Inhale, and on exhale, press the feet against the mat, press your palms down, squeeze your glutes as your hips lift. Pause here. And then inhale, slowly bring your hips down. And release the pillow or your blocks. Shake it out. Stretch the legs straight. And then gently lift up. Great job. Do these stretches and warm-up movements 2 or 3 times a week to bring mobility and flexibility to your hip.